welcome to Edinburgh city centre. Today I'm going to be doing loads of sightseeing. I have been to Edinburgh before, but I didn't have very long here at all and it was very busy. Today it looks quite quiet, the castle is open, they're just packing up the Christmas event. That did finish a few days, so I've just missed that unfortunately. But there's so much to see here in Edinburgh, so yeah, join me in this video where I'll be taking a good look around. I do have a bit of an advantage today as well, because when I was last here I got a really good feel for the place and I sort of know my way around a lot more now. But I guess even if you do know your way around, you can't cut all these steps out. Edinburgh is a very hilly place. Just done all those steps. And now all those steps is a very hilly place. Just about got my breath back then after all of those steps, and this is the Royal Mile. This is like one of the most iconic, if not the most iconic shopping streets in Edinburgh. It leads right up from the bottom there, all the way up to the castle. It's over a mile long, hence the name the Royal Mile. But yeah, if I keep heading up here, I'll eventually get to the castle. Such a better view of the castle this time. Last time there was loads of scaffolding and stuff up, and I think it was because King Charles actually had come to Edinburgh, which was really badly timed with my visit, and the castle was closed. But it is open today, so I think I should be able to get quite a good view of it. I'm not going to be buying a ticket or anything because it doesn't interest me that much, but I'd still like to go up and see it. Yeah, last time I was in Edinburgh, I couldn't get any higher up than that, and they put a big thing up so you couldn't see anything else. It's an amazing view up here. There's some really snowy mountains over there, which is really cool, and there's obviously the water down there, so I didn't realise how good it would be coming up here. It's definitely worth getting stupidly out of breath on that big hill to see. It is tickets only beyond that point, but really, for what I want to see, I can see it all over here. Anyway, if you're wondering why I've not bought a ticket for it, it's not like a £5 or something, it's about 30 quid I think for a ticket. So yeah, that's why I've not bought a ticket. If it was a £5, I'd have probably done it. Just spent about 5 minutes looking over there to the mountains and looking at the castle there. This sort of monument there, I'm not too sure what it is because there's another one very similar. One of them's the Scot Monument and I can't remember the name of the other one, so I don't really want to get it wrong. And now walking down past St Giles Cathedral. Totally didn't just Google that using the Google Lens thing. Something pretty odd going on in Edinburgh is they're pulling up all these to tarmac it instead. I hope that's, I don't know, it just seems really weird because it's like, it might sound a bit stupid, but it gives Edinburgh a really nice feel having all these like cobblestones everywhere, like the old brick stuff, and they're just replacing it with like normal tarmac. They've put them all in sort of big piles of rubbish over there. I could see that from the castle. Swapped sides of the road just to walk down here now. I'm not actually sure what's that far down here because this sort of big building there is the furthest down I've gone before. When I came in July, I literally just did this bit up to the castle, so I walked down the Royal Mile quite a lot more. There's also the dungeon here in Edinburgh. I did do that in July, it was very good. But I also did the London dungeon last week, so if I do it again, I'll just be quite bored of it really. But yeah, if you are coming, I definitely recommend doing it if you've not done it before. think my next stop in Edinburgh will be to find some breakfast, as I've not eaten this morning and I have been up since about 5 o'clock. But to be fair, it's not actually taken me that long to get down to or up to Edinburgh from where I am down near London Stansted Airport. It's like 10:30 now and I've only been up since 5, so yeah, not too bad at all. There's the city chambers. Yeah, I'll continue walking down the Royal Mile. I'm sure I'll find a bite to eat in a minute. So I've just walked from the castle down the Royal Mile, as you saw there, and I couldn't really see on Google Maps any food places on the Royal Mile, and it sort of started to quieten down there, so I decided to walk along here. I think it was that bridge there. I've then just walked up here basically to where I started the day, and that is simply because I know there's a lot of food stuff up here. There's a McDonald's, there's a KFC, there's lots of stuff. Lots of coffee shops and things like that, and all that was over there was a Pret that was about £6 for a sandwich. Right, so as you can see, I've been very adventurous and I've come to McDonald's. 45 minutes later then, I am refueled. It didn't actually take that long to wait, it took about 15 minutes, but I just sort of sat in there. It's very cold out here. I put my gloves and hat on because yeah, it's just, my hands really started to hurt, so I thought I'd have a bit of a rest. And obviously I was up quite early this morning, had some food, so I'm ready to sort of keep going now. Yeah, this is apparently the Scot Monument according to my Google Maps and Google. Apparently you can walk up it, but I can't actually see how. But if you can, I'll have a look at what that is, but I don't know, I think that could be something else. Lots of shops along here as well, which is really good. I'll probably have a look in a couple. They're just taking down the Christmas event. Yeah, annoyed I missed out on this big wheel because I'd have loved to have gone on that. That is Edinburgh Waverley as well, if you were wondering where the main station is. Bit further up Princes Street now. Yeah, and there's a great view of the castle from here. Just been looking in a few shops, going to continue to look in a few of these shops just on this sort of row. The bus I need to get when I go and do the Alpine coaster in a bit, I don't know if I mentioned it. My main reason to visit Edinburgh is there's an Alpine coaster, about a 35-minute bus ride outside the city centre. I'm booked onto that at 2 o'clock, but then I'll be coming back into Edinburgh after that to continue looking around, but that'll be night time then. Just turning off Princess Street now where you can see the castle, and I'm going to walk over this hill because I think there'll be a good view, and also might walk down on the other side. I've got about an hour and a bit until I want to be getting down here for my bus to go and ride the Alpine coaster. Lots of work happening from the end of the Edinburgh Christmas thing, which looks really good actually. There's stuff everywhere for it. There's loads of cranes. The event finished on Saturday, today's Monday, which is why it's so busy and work going on with, like, yeah, it's just people in high vis everywhere basically. There's a really cool building up there, that gold one up there, but I'll probably see that later when I get back from doing the Alpine coaster. Well, I'd say I'm definitely out of the main touristy bit, because I've sort of just walked not very far from Princes Street, but there's a very busy road here. I guess I'll maybe walk along there. Yeah, I think I'll try that, see what I can see. I'm planning on heading down to, it's like a harbour area I think. I've never been down there before, didn't get a chance last time, and they've got trams. I think it's down by like New Haven, and then I can take a tram back up to get that bus in a bit. Yeah, if you are coming down to Edinburgh and like all the crowds get a bit much, literally if you walk 2 minutes from Princes Street, you get somewhere that's this sort of quiet, and there's always sort of parks down there, no one about. It's really, really weird, but I can see the sea or something of a sort this way. I don't know if it's a river, it might be the River Forth or something, so I'm going to head down here. Not sure what that is. Yeah, I gave up on walking down to Leith, it was called, not New Haven, and where like the Royal Yacht Britannia is. It would have taken too long and I'd have missed my slot for the Alpine coaster. So I'm here at the tram stop now. I think I'm going to hop on a tram just for a few stops to get down to Princess Street again. I think it's only like 2 stops. Just got off the tram at Princess Street station there, or stop I guess it is. I've got about 45 minutes until I need to get a bus to the Midlothian Sports Centre, which will be a separate video. Turns out it's actually a bus in 3 minutes just leaving from down here, which is great. Great views of the castle as well while I'm waiting for the bus. Perfect, my ticket was accepted, just about got the bus on time. When you get a chance to have a proper look at the castle while waiting at the bus stop, I'm sure I'll get a look at it later. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I've got about 35 minutes on this bus to Midlothian Sports Centre. I have now been to the Midlothian Snow Sports Centre, ridden the Alpine coaster and tried to climb a little mountain. There should be a vlog on the channel very soon. It was certainly adventurous, but yeah, very good and enjoyable there. It has taken a bit longer than I expected it would, because now it's gone 4 o'clock here in Edinburgh, but I can see the wheels lit up and it looks like it's moving slowly, which is weird because I thought it had closed. So if it's open, I'll go on it up here. There's also a few, there's a shop I want to pop into quite quickly, because when I was riding the Alpine coaster, I lost my hat and my gloves are soaked, so I think I might pop into Primark. Where else could you get an Edinburgh t-shirt, some gloves and a hat for £7.50? Yeah, Primark, brilliant there. Basically what happened, so I picked up the hat, £3.50, got the gloves that were £1, and then as I was getting to the checkout, they had these Edinburgh t-shirts that were £3, and obviously I just had to get one, because it's £3. Anyway, I suppose it's just handy to have, especially today. I mean, I could have done with it earlier as an extra layer, but now I'm walking up towards this big wheel. I don't think it's open, but all the lights are on, so it's weird. Really weird how the big wheel has all the lights on but isn't open. Oh well, yeah, I didn't think it would be anyway. Just think it's odd how it's got all its lovely lights on, which I've got to say are amazing there. I'd love to see Edinburgh get a permanent one, but I guess it wouldn't take away from the history of it. I just think cities now, a big wheel, especially with a cool lighting package like that, looks amazing. And I mean, it's already on the Edinburgh skyline for like 2 months of the year. What's another 10? Just popped down to Sainsbury's local, which is literally just down there. Meal deal, they do like hot food and stuff, £3.75. Yeah, so that was good. Now in the lift, normally you get an epic view across to the city, and the other lift that's adjacent to this one. There's a big metal thing here, so I doubt I'll be getting that view. Oh, we'll still get a pretty decent view here, but it's very sort of cloudy. Anyway, right, this is exit to, well, Princess Street. Doors open. And here we go, Princess Street. Basically where I've been pretty much most of the day. This is where I like keep ending up back at. You've got the castle over there. The lights in Edinburgh are actually amazing on the buildings. It's really nice at night. I've never seen it before at night time. So I literally just went down to the ocean terminal and I've come back. I didn't really spend any time down there. It's 6 o'clock now. I'm going to pretty much be finishing off my time down here in the city centre in St James's Quarter, which is a big shopping centre. I've got a few shops I want to look at in there. So that's what I'm going to do. Just been into the Lego store then, went into a couple of shops. Now I'm going to be heading back and getting on the airport bus express, the bright orange one that I came on this morning, and going back to the airport. I have got about 3 hours and 20 minutes until my flight, but I'm just really, really cold. I've seen everything I want to see, and I'd just be pointlessly hanging around. I think it's better if I just get on a bus, get back to the airport, and then I've got plenty of time for my flight.